Hollywood made millions believe they knew everything about their favorite celebrities, until shocking secrets were revealed to the world. Some stars hid their true identity for years, and when the truth finally came out, Hollywood was completely stunned. What shocked the public wasn't just who they really were, but the pressure, sacrifices, and intense backlash they faced behind the spotlight. Today, we are uncovering transgender celebrities who shook Hollywood and the untold stories the media never fully revealed. Tell me in the comments how famous you think your favorite star really is, and what surprised you the most. For much of her life, MJ Rodriguez found strength through performance. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, she discovered a love for music, acting, and storytelling at an early age. The stage became more than just a place to perform, it became a space where she could express herself freely and feel truly seen. As she grew older, embracing her identity as a transgender woman marked a turning point in both her personal life and career. Her confidence deepened, and her performances became more honest, emotional, and deeply personal. MJ Rodriguez rose to national attention through the groundbreaking television series Pose, set within New York City's ballroom culture during the late 1980s and early 1990s. In her role as Blanca Rodriguez Evangelista, she portrayed compassion, quiet strength, and determination with remarkable grace. Audiences connected deeply with her warmth and humanity, making Blanca one of the show's most beloved characters. In 2021, Rodriguez made television history by becoming the first transgender woman nominated for a major Emmy Award in a lead acting category. The following year, she achieved another milestone by winning a Golden Globe for her performance in Pose. Beyond acting, she has continued to speak about dignity, equality, and representation, choosing authenticity over attention. Through her work and public voice, MJ Rodriguez has become more than an actress. She has become a symbol of courage, perseverance, and change in modern Hollywood. For years, Gigi Gorgeous built her public image around openness, personality, and a close connection with her audience. Through YouTube, she invited millions of viewers into her daily life, sharing beauty advice, fashion personal stories, and the experiences that shaped her as a young creator. What made people continue watching was not just her style or confidence, but the feeling that she was being genuine in front of the camera. In 2013, Gigi's life took a deeply personal turn when she publicly shared her gender transition journey. It was not a sudden decision, but one shaped by years of self-reflection, emotional struggle, and the desire to finally live honestly. Rather than presenting a polished or perfect image, Gigi allowed viewers to witness the uncertainty, fear, and vulnerable moments that came with searching for acceptance, especially within her own family and personal relationships. Over time, her openness helped many people better understand the emotional reality behind gender identity and self-acceptance. She became more than a social media personality. She became a voice for authenticity in a world often focused on appearances. Her documentary, This Is Everything, Gigi Gorgeous offered an even more personal look into her journey and introduced her story to a wider audience. Today, Gigi Gorgeous is recognized not only as an internet celebrity, but as someone who chose honesty over comfort and visibility over silence. Her story continues to resonate with people who value courage, resilience, and the importance of being seen for who they truly are. Carmen Carrera first entered the public spotlight through the reality television series RuPaul's Drag Race. On stage, she appeared polished, glamorous, and self-assured, quickly becoming one of the show's most memorable personalities. But behind the makeup and performances, a more personal journey was quietly unfolding. As Carmen began openly living as a transgender woman, her transition took place in front of an audience that believed they already understood who she was. The public response was mixed. While many people offered encouragement and admiration, others responded with criticism and misunderstanding. Still, Carmen refused to step away from the conversation. Instead, she spoke openly about identity, dignity, and the difference between simply being visible and being truly accepted for who you are. Her honesty resonated with many viewers, especially those who understood the emotional cost of living under public judgment. As her confidence grew, Carmen expanded beyond reality television and entered the fashion and modeling world. She appeared in magazines, fashion campaigns, and media interviews, helping bring greater visibility to transgender women in mainstream entertainment and beauty culture. Over time, she became known not only for her appearance, but for her willingness to challenge outdated perceptions and encourage broader acceptance. Today, Carmen Carrera represents more than celebrity or fame. Her story reflects perseverance, self-respect, and the courage to define oneself on personal terms even while living under the constant attention of the public eye. Jennings was only 6 years old when much of America first heard her speak openly about her identity with remarkable clarity and calmness. Even at such a young age, she seemed certain about who she was, expressing herself with honesty that surprised many viewers. What made her story especially powerful was the unwavering support of her family. Rather than responding with fear or confusion, her parents chose to listen, learn, and stand beside her through every stage of her journey. As Jazz grew older, that foundation of support helped her navigate years of intense public attention. Her reality television series, I Am Jazz, gave audiences a closer look at the challenges and emotional pressures that came with growing up transgender in front of millions of viewers. The show did not present life as perfect or easy. Instead, it revealed moments of uncertainty, personal struggle, family conversations, and the everyday realities of adolescence under the spotlight. Over time, Jazz became more than a television personality. She emerged as a young advocate for understanding, compassion, and acceptance, especially for transgender youth and their families. Her openness encouraged difficult conversations in homes across America, including among older generations, trying to better understand changing ideas about identity and family support. In recognition of her influence, Time magazine named Jazz one of the most influential teens in the country. Today, her story continues to represent resilience, honesty, and the powerful difference that love and family support can make in a person's life. Laverne Cox was born in Mobile, Alabama, in an environment where being different often brought judgment, rather than understanding. From an early age, she understood that expressing her true self could lead to isolation, ridicule, and emotional pain. By the time she reached 6th grade, the pressure had become overwhelming, and she later revealed that she had struggled with thoughts of suicide during that difficult period of her childhood. Surviving those experiences became a turning point in her life, shaping a determination to live with honesty rather than fear. After moving to New York, Laverne began more fully embracing her identity as a transgender woman while pursuing a career in performance and the arts. Her breakthrough came with the role of Sophia Bursay in the acclaimed Netflix series Orange is the New Black. Through the character, she brought compassion, humor, and humanity to a role that challenged many viewers' assumptions about transgender individuals. Audiences connected with her not simply because of representation, but because of the emotional depth and authenticity she brought to the screen. In 2014, Cox made television history as the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award in an acting category. The recognition marked a major cultural moment in American entertainment. Beyond acting, she has continued using her platform to speak about dignity, equality, mental health, and the importance of seeing transgender people as fully human. Today, Laverne Cox is recognized not only as an actress, but as a powerful advocate for compassion, visibility, and lasting social change. Petras is widely recognized as one of the most successful transgender pop artists of her generation. Growing up in Cologne, Germany, she expressed her gender identity from a very young age, showing a strong sense of self long before most people fully understood her experience. As a teenager, her story attracted international media attention because of her early gender transition, placing her in the public eye at an age when most young people are still discovering who they are. But Kim never wanted her identity to be the only thing people talked about. More than anything, she wanted to build a career based on music creativity and performance. Determined to pursue that dream, she moved to Los Angeles and slowly began building her career from the ground up. Through independent releases, collaborations, and a modern pop sound influenced by dance and electronic music, she developed a loyal fan base and earned growing recognition within the music industry. Her career reached a historic milestone in 2023 when she won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance alongside Sam Smith for the hit song Unholy. With that victory, Kim Petras became the first openly transgender woman to win in that category, marking an important moment in Grammy history. Despite the attention surrounding her achievements, Kim has continued to focus on her music and artistic identity rather than controversy or headlines. Today, she represents determination, talent, and the ability to succeed in mainstream entertainment while remaining true to oneself in an industry often shaped by public expectations. For many years, Katy Perry has represented the colorful energy and larger-than-life spectacle of modern pop music. Known for her powerful performances, bold fashion choices, and chart-topping hits, she built a public image centered around confidence, humor, and creativity. In recent years, however, many fans and media outlets have noticed that Perry appears noticeably slimmer than before, leading to widespread public discussion about her changing appearance. In today's celebrity culture, visible physical changes often spark immediate speculation, especially surrounding popular weight loss medications such as Ozempic. Social media and entertainment headlines frequently rush to create explanations before any facts are confirmed. Katy Perry herself has never publicly stated that she uses Ozempic or any similar treatment, and no verified information has confirmed those rumors. The reality is often far more complicated than public assumptions. An entertainer's appearance can change for many reasons, including demanding work schedules, touring diet adjustments, fitness routines, stress, aging, or personal health decisions that remain private. Public figures, especially women in entertainment, are frequently placed under intense scrutiny regarding their bodies and appearance, regardless of the circumstances behind those changes. Despite ongoing speculation, Katy Perry continues to focus primarily on her music performances and family life. Her situation also reflects a broader cultural conversation about celebrity image public pressure and the growing tendency for audiences to draw conclusions based only on appearance rather than confirmed facts. Indya Moore rose to national attention through the role of Angel Evangelista in the acclaimed television series Pose. Born in New York to Dominican and Puerto Rican roots, Indya faced hardship from an early age. Growing up, they experienced rejection, instability, and periods without a safe or permanent place to call home. Those difficult experiences shaped a resilience that would later define both their personal journey and professional career. Rather than allowing those struggles to silence them, Indya began speaking openly about the importance of safety, dignity, and representation for transgender and non-binary individuals. Their honesty resonated with many people who had rarely seen such experiences discussed openly in mainstream entertainment. In Pose, Indya brought emotional depth and vulnerability to the character of Angel, helping audiences better understand the realities faced by many people living on the margins of society. Beyond acting, Indya Moore also became a recognized presence in the fashion world. Through magazine covers, runway appearances, and major advertising campaigns, they used fashion not simply as style, but as a statement of identity, confidence, and self-respect. Their appearance challenged traditional ideas of beauty and helped expand visibility for gender-diverse individuals in popular culture. Over time, Indya became known not only as a performer, but also as an advocate for compassion and inclusion. Their story reflects perseverance in the face of rejection and the determination to build a life defined not by fear or limitation, but by authenticity, creativity, and personal strength. The stories of these celebrities remind us that fame does not protect anyone from fear, rejection, or personal struggle. Behind the spotlight were real people searching for acceptance, dignity, and the freedom to live honestly. Some faced criticism, loneliness, and misunderstanding, yet they continued moving forward with courage and determination. Their journeys teach an important lesson. True strength is not about perfection or public approval, but about having the courage to be yourself, even when the world may not fully understand you. They also remind us of the power of compassion. A supportive family, a kind word, or a willingness to listen can change someone's life more than we often realize. No matter our background or beliefs, every person deserves respect and the chance to live with dignity. In the end, these stories are not only about celebrity culture, they are about resilience, humanity, and the importance of treating others with understanding rather than judgment. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one.